Look at that! The Skaven are attacking us. Does it make sense to try to defend this? Oh, Throt the Unclean himself. Oh la la. Yeah, that's a problem. We are a very weakened garrison. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That would just be a waste of time. We're going to destroy them. I mean, we have about 5 or 6 full SEGA armies close by. But Karl Franz is alone, which is a bit problematic. I have to make sure that we have a bit of space between us. Herald Ziegler. Oh, Asak the Slaughterer. Yes. Hello there. Ooh, nice. The orcs have... Whoa, underway interception. Do you wish to intercept enemy forces? Yes. Wait, it's just one dude. Like... Okay. You know what? I wanted to play Karl Franz anyway. Simply because he has this bodyguard thing that is going on. I'm not sure how it's working. Whether or not he can fly or if he's grounded or something. So let's see how that one turns out. And of course this is only a tiny bit overpowered versus one small caster. I'm just going to send Karl Franz in and destroy him. In the future we're probably going to change out those 2 Empire archers, this guy, and I want a bit of flying cavalry, and we're probably going to swap out these cannons with... we do have these magic hammer cannons. Oh my goodness. He's actually flying. And he has his bodyguard. So Franz has a bodyguard unit of 4 Griffin Riders, which makes a lot of sense, after all he's the Empire. He's the Emperor. Damn. Okay. So, they even have Vanguard deployment. What? Oh, well, he is the Emperor. Let's go back here. Franz is going to do this himself. And in case the enemy should get through, he's going to get a couple cannon shots in the face. And this guy here. Damn, you seeing this? He actually has a Hellblaster on a steam tank. That's ridiculous. I like it. Alright, Karl, please kill Ison Sperchuka.
Attack! See to it! Get them!
Very difficult battle. Karl Franz has needed all his courage and valor to destroy this one. Look at him. Oh my goodness, our army is nearly unstoppable. Some say that Kislev is alive, a land which cares for its people and defends them in times of war. Outsiders call these ravings of old folk, but those who have seen the land literally rise up no better. We've seen the land literally rise. Okay. No wonder she is known as the motherland. For Kislev will bring her population into Konstantin's wishes? What? To disobey the Supreme Patriarch is to disobey Ursun himself. But Katrina is disobeying the Patriarch. So is Katrina disobeying Ursun? I don't think so. It's a bit ridiculous statements such as in the Lord of the Rings series from Amazon, when the Númenóreans said the sea is always right. That felt a bit cringe. I mean, I kind of get the fact that they are sea people and maybe their military has questionable statements about the sea. just in that moment it didn't particularly go well. Maybe if they'd chosen another theme, another situation, another tone, it could have worked, but I'm not sure if that scene worked. I mean, it did work and made me feel cringe. Not sure if that was the expected result that they sought after. Alright, so it's not looking terrible. We did lose one town over there, but then again they have 10 armies. The Skaven are marching forth, and Karl Franz is basically alone, beside a small fortress and one garrison army. So the question is, do we now advance further, or are we going back to deal with the Skaven? The problem is, if I deal with the Skaven... Why have you ended it? Why? Broken treaty. I didn't break any treaties. You are attacking people and I don't... Sometimes I hate the total war diplomacy. Why do allies attack each other and then I am the bad one for making any choice? No matter what choice I do, no matter what choice I make, it's going to turn out bad. They're going to hate me, eventually. Ugh. Okay. So, blah, 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 yes. Yes. Oh, 30% spell resistance. That's pretty awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, okay. Enough, yes. Needling camp, yeah, let's destroy that one. And after... Oh, there's a full stack army. It's just weaklings. Why do they have Empire crossbow? Oh, says these are Sylvanian crossbowmen, I see. Okay. Sorry. Nothing going wrong here. Okay, we can upgrade this one. Lightning strike, quartermaster, that's fine. Movement range, yes. Carry replenishment, of course. Frugal pockets. Why not? Armor for the army, that's not bad. Him. Banishment time warp. Okay, that seems to be a good spell. Arcane conduit. Won a battle. Oh, he won a battle. Wonderful. Balthazar Gelt. There are no enemies left for him to destroy. We have a problem. Can't we get through Grants? No, we can't. Can't cross that. So Balthazar will go to the south and... Or we could go to the north. Yeah, no, I changed my mind. Balthazar. You're definitely needed here. Get... Oh, Gotrek. Could you please get out? And you have a lot of range, so go for Waldenhof. And Balthazar can deal with the rest. Occupy, yes. I need to level Balthazar. That's important. Okay, Castle of Tempelhof. It's fine. Balthazar, please get in there. Perfect. What do I do here? Just money. And of course... Where's Boris? There's Boris. Boris, please deal with Ernst von Karstein. Well done, Boris. He survived? What? How did he do that? Frederik Richterlos. Uh-huh. Well, whatever. Oh, we can't... Why do we not regenerate? Is that not allied territory? Oh, that's Orc territory. That's bad. Okay, Boris. Dedication to Ulrich. Ulrich fans are mostly warriors, so the cult is widespread in all civilized lands. But in the northern parts of the Empire, where winters are especially harsh, Ulrich is worshipped with special zeal. Persistent ability. Why is that red? It's good, isn't it not? Speed charge bonus, that's good. Martial prowess once, yes. Protectors of the Empire, that's fine. Let's get a bit more casualty replenishment rate. And what else do we want? Oh, attrition, yes. That's a problem right now. Is that region out? Do we get... We do have a non-aggressive pact, but we do not have another treaty. So if I go into his territory now, will my army regenerate? No. Ugh, come on. Why? Why? Felix Jäger Congreve, why? I want to regenerate borders. Okay. Full stack armies. They're coming with 3 full stack armies from the south. Why and how? Oh my goodness, Kairos Fate Weaver. Archaon the Ever Chosen. What? The 2 most powerful Chaos Lords just randomly popped up at our doorstep. Carl.
I am Prince and Emperor.
You, my friend,
Onwards.
are going back. It appears that... I mean, we could go west. Or we go... No. Okay, so Gotrek will attack the Skaven from behind. Karl will make his last stand at the Silver Pinnacle. Whilst the Orcs come from the south. Wow. I mean, 10 armies from the Skaven from the north. The Orcs are coming from the south with, I don't know, maybe half a dozen here. And now Archaon the Everchosen and Kairos Fate Weaver from the east. I mean, they do want to get Karl's life. I mean, obviously, the Emperor... Tilenda est, but no. Not today. Karl's not going to die. Obviously, the enemy... Where are the Dark Elves? There's one. Where's the other? Weren't there 2? I'm pretty sure that there were 2. Where's the other one? Did our elvish friends kill them? Maybe Alariel. Can they flee? Oh, there they are. Interesting. So we just weren't able to see them because they were too far out. I always have to keep that in mind. So there probably can be enemies here, maybe? In deep ocean. Okay, Florian von Graf, well done. Blah, blah. Northern Sylvania. Okay, so... yeah, let's just go with campaign movement range. That's the most important thing right now. So we can reach the enemies. I also want to try and upgrade Karl's army as best as we can. As long as it doesn't cost... Mastercraft ammunition, perfect. We should have maxed them out already. I'm not sure if we're even going to keep the Demigryph Knights, honestly. We should have maxed... yeah. Oh, Mastercraft ammunition, we don't have that. So, here we go. We're probably going to change them out. I don't want to waste precious fine steel on units, so we're going to change them anyway. Hochland long rifles. Wolfheart hunt. Let's improve the White Wolves. After all, they are the last stand now against the forces of darkness. So we're even going to invest money. Okay. Damn. I mean, where did I... Obviously, the AI is hard-coded to attack our legendary champ. I'm not sure if that's a Radious thing or if it has to do with... vanilla? Gameplay? Oh no. Okay, so what do we have here? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, they count as legendary champs. Interesting. So we could also give that to both of them. Okay, he's definitely going for hit points. Same as Luther Steinhager. Perfect. Can we do anything else here? Arnd Kesslane. Oh, please take Averheim.
My Sigma's right.
What? Pyrrhic, what? Oh, that was closer than I expected. Return to Elector. Yes. Oh, we can't get... oh no. I was about to say we can't get more than 13, but we can. Okay, everything's fine. Yeah, definitely go into our own territory. So you yes, perfect. We regenerate. What do we have here? Control. Yeah, all of that is kind of important right now. We don't need that. Movement range is always great. Less upkeep. And let's go with growth. And of course, casualty replenishment rate. If we're going to leave him here. Okay, and we do have another army. No, we don't. Oh, we got all of them. Okay. Okay, Sigmar's Ward. Okay, Foe Seeker. 19. Did we lose a unit? I mean, apparently we did. We don't have any cavalry, so let's go for Zintless Reichsguard. Okay. And now we need to care for Altdorf. Next round is going to get finished, so we're going to say goodbye to all of that. We need to do that, simply because we do not have enough places or spaces to build. Enough slots for the special buildings. So there's not a question here, we need to do it. And of course, diplomacy. The dwarves beginning to hate us. Because we did not want to go to war with one of our allies. I mean, come on, dwarves, Bretonnians and all the others. Oh, Miao Ying. Nice trade. Please stop attacking other good factions. I would kind of like to see a mod that kind of not forces unite all good factions, but makes it less likely for the AI to attack other good factions. So you basically have good versus bad, but not strictly. So I don't know, maybe the dwarves can attack once in, I don't know, 20 rounds, but not constant war, like it's right now there. I mean, look at this. They're still at odds. Interesting. Yeah, it appears they obliterated one of the Wood Elf factions. And he apparently confederated one. And now they are not at war with Bretonia? I'm not sure what's going on here. Helmgard. 5. Okay, that's going to take a while. Blackstone, that's fine, that's fine. We can just end the round. Oh, commandment available, right. Sylvania. And turn. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to build outposts, but the required amount of money that we have to funnel into that is just too high. I don't want that.
It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
We have we have no chance. Decline. Okay, so Achon just he obviously attacked the Bretonnians that stood in front of our castle, but beside the obvious fact, in a field battle, 2 full stacks and a couple units would have no chance against Archeon the Everchosen. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to try to snipe Archeon with Kalflans. Hopefully we can get a warband or something. Because Karl's army isn't the greatest of all, I haven't yet really upgraded it to modern standard. Rally support, yes, rally support. Okay, ay. Where did he come from? My goodness. Steingart, okay. Before we deal with any of that, let's read. Steingart. Once the second city of Solland, Steingart is today a quiet agricultural market and a center for the wool trade in eastern Wissenland, ruled by Baron Friedrich Hebert. Steingart would be on few maps were it not for the presence of extensive ruins to the southwest. These consist of a vast circle of standing stone, impressive, with a smaller ring of megaliths inside it. The sharpness of the inner ring of stones and their resemblance to cracked teeth have inspired the locals to name the structure Tal's Fangs. What is that? Why are there ghost-ish dwarven heroes here? Gatekeeper, runesmith, king, engineer. Is there a dwarvy quest going on that I'm not unaware of? Is this scripted? Is this... What is this? What's the dwarven quest party here that I don't know about? Okay. Who are you? Are you important? Nurtharor. Maybe there's something going on here that I'm not aware of. Huh. Interesting. Despite the nickname, the cult of Tal does not claim the ruins, and neither they nor anyone else seem to have any record of who built the structure or to what purpose. Scholars of the University of Nuln suggested maybe an astrological calendar, with one in particular claiming it foretells a great disaster to befell the Southern Empire soon. The nature of that disaster, however, along with everything else about the site, is the subject of endless debates. You know, people foretelling disaster are usually not that prophetic, simply because whenever something goes right, sometimes it goes wrong, and depending on how wrong it goes, you call it disaster. So you could always say disaster is inevitable. The question is just when and how. Okay, Steingard, definitely going for guardhouse, that. And Karak Dromar. The holes of the Black Mountains were founded many millennia ago, yet they are still regarded as recent compared to the World's Edge Mountains, holes such as Karazakarak. You know, Karazakarak, a mighty dwarven fortress. It's an absolute pity / shame that we do not have custom maps. I'm not sure if it's not possible anymore, if it takes time to port it, or if the community requires special tools by Creative Assembly that were not yet released. I do know that Creative Assembly a couple of weeks ago released the assembly kit. Maybe that's required, because there is a beautiful community created Karak map where you can have this giant bridge and this wonderful interior, where you have giant walls and narrow passageways where you can lure the enemies in, and a real dwarven fortress to defend. But right now that's not possible. I'm not sure, at least it's not there. I'm not sure why. These settlements provide places where the men of the Empire, Tilair and the Border Princess, can easily meet with dwarfs. The greatest of these holes is Karakirn, the Hornhold, ruled in recent decades by Ulrik Ranulfsson, a reactionary king even by the standards of the dwarfs. In times past, however, the hold was the site of innovative engineers who crafted the architectural marvel that lends the hold its name. Karakirn is in part the known world's largest musical instrument. A system of furnaces. Why are they taking Karakirn? It's called Karakdormar. Or is Karakirn somewhere else? Karagaskara, Karakdron, Karak, no. Karakadrin, Ungor, Irkulas. Why are they talking about Karakirn? Dromar. Maybe they're just talking about... the community Karakdroma was scattered. Forgot. Okay. Okay. So it's not a mistake. They're just talking about Karakirn for now. I was just a bit confused. Why are they talking about Karakirn? There is Karakirn. Okay. So Karakirn is in the Southland with Fort Saul, and Karak Dromars in the east, where the orcs invaded here. Okay. Okay, the greatest of these holes, obviously. Yeah, we have these mountains, and there are the holes. Skalakorn. Okay. Alganolfsson. Hold was the site of innovative engineers who crafted the architectural marvel that lends the hold its name. Yes, instrument. A system of furnaces and sounding chambers directs air to produce fearsome blasts that are used to send signals and frighten off wandering beasts. That is mildly interesting. I would love to have a specific custom map icon depicting that. The best dwarf engineers are peerless, but even they would not undertake such a project without precedent. To the northeast of Karakiran, not far from Blackfire Pass, there is a mountain of similar dimensions where the engineers constructed a modest version of the system they planned for Karakiran. This early test site was a success, and the mountain was named Karak Duromar, the booming peak. Ah, okay. Northeast, yes, very interesting. For a time, a small community of dwarfs inhabited the area, and plans were put in place to construct a network of these signaling devices across the everlasting realm. But following the treachery of the elves and the subsequent war... What is the treachery of the elves? And the subsequent wars against the goblins, the community of Karak Dromar was scattered. The survivors who made it back to the safety of the remaining holes recounted tales of a beast that slunk from the depth and wrought bloody havoc upon the dwarfs. Wouldn't you usually write... I mean, at least the Tolkien dwarfs were written with a V, not an F, but okay. Karak Dromar was forgotten. In subsequent millennia, it has played host to many greenskin tribes, and its amplifying qualities are well known to the orcs and goblins who infest the Black Mountains. From time to time, they come to the mountain to scream and shout for inscrutable reasons of their own. Possibly no reason at all, being greenskins, but they seldom linger, for they too share stories of a dangerous beast that dwells there. Oh, a dangerous beast that even kills the orcs. That's interesting. Only a desperate goblin would consider making a home of the blooming peak. That's interesting. We're still not done here. Let me just quickly upgrade what we can upgrade. Fildorf Wine Market. Southlanders and dwarven caravans traveling through the southern pass will inevitably arrive at Fildorf, their first taste of the Empire. Vintners throughout the provinces send their goods to Fildorf's famous wine markets. Its location perfectly situated. Vintners, of course, are the ones that make wine. Wine. Its location perfectly situated to ensnare such travelers at the beginning of their journeys, while their coin pouches are still restraining at the seams. Upon arriving at the markets, these travelers are bombarded with a multitude of aromas and a veritable flood of the finest vintages. White wines from Isleheart with their crisp, light scent, hearty reds from Bordeaux. Fildorf's own sharp, acidic beers brewed from tangy hops, and a huge variety of ripe cheeses, succulent olives, and spiced meats from the mootland. It sounds absolutely delicious. I don't need the beer, but wine and olives and good cheese, that sounds ridiculously delicious. Pickpockets dart from person to person, deftly cutting gold sacks from belts with swift movements, while the oblivious travelers stare, mouths agape, the flourishing alchemists transmuting water to wine before their very eyes. That's an interesting ability. So you can produce your own wine from water indefinitely. Now I know why everybody wants to be a wizard in the Warhammer world. They can basically play Jesus and make infinite wine. Whether these are true practitioners of the art, or simply tricksters, is anyone's guess, but regardless, they are soon inundated with customers. Needless to say for many travelers, their exploration of the Empire ends here, staggering out from the city many days later in a drunken haze, Their purse is thoroughly devoid of coin. Are you serious? Yeah. That's the next episode. Until next time.